Ladies and gentlemen, I send in this information most important to the NASA Webb telescope chief, which is the calling James Webb telescope made contact with the unknown force in space. I bring it to you here, gentlemen.
The object, which is perhaps the smallest discovered by JWST to date, could be an example of an asteroid belt object that is less than 0.6 miles or 1 kilometer long and is situated between Mars and Jupiter.
Between Mars and Jupiter, which is the force in the space happening by Jupiter planet. And my message to the NASA Webb telescope. What I see many times your video, Mr. I understand. Even I don't know how much costing that Webb telescope you build. I believe few $1 trillion, but your technology was not able to understand 100% what is the reason to building that in the space, to send in the Webb James Webb telescope in the space. I bring it to you subject. What is the so you can see that this is a subject, gentlemen, NASA team, James Webb telescope. This is a subject. You can say this is one of the subject. You can call object or subject. It's not important, but this is one of the important things in the space what you're facing, asteroid. So if you look to this, you can see that this is not asteroid. This is the you can call dead rock from the alien UFO, but I call this demon, revolution of the demon in the space by rock, by raising the rock, which is the dead rock happening long time ago. So reason of this telescope you built, I bring it to you here, gentlemen. How come? But the reason of the James telescope you built is to when you send it to the space, they must run away from your telescope. They should not confront your telescope you copy. But when they confront your telescope, it means your telescope is the useless. They are not afraid from your weapon technology in the space. Subject of this telescope, final stand in the Earth, we building something in the space to chasing the dark matter, chasing the flying object, chasing the demon, to not come in front of your camera. But what I see, what I understand, they come in front of your camera, they show up, but your technology fall, mister. Meaning is, your technology, even final James Webb telescope was not victory in the space, mister. To my acknowledge is you use this to bring evidence in the earth, but this evidence is the false evidence they showing to you. I bring it to you, gentlemen. This is the reality evidence, gentlemen, in the space. This is the reality, final reality in the space. This is you can call one angel, this is here, or two angels flying opposite of direction to each other. They're raising a star in the space. They call, we are in the church, what you're looking for. So this is the one evidence you can call, but it's not very clear. You cannot see the angel there. You see only lighting, appearing of the lighting of the angel, but we don't see angel there. So subject is, gentlemen, what I'm trying to send into you, NASA team Webb telescope, our technology must raise something in the space to break rock through to the dark matter, to the asteroid, to the comets, to the galaxy. We go behind that. We can bring the evidence what is sitting behind that. But all that I see that is the only bringing evidence of the. I can see that angel here, lighting of the angel, but breaking down right through behind that what we can bring but I understand you cannot, because your telescope, James telescope, is the block, gentlemen. You cannot copy. They don't allow you even you copy what you must copy, because this is the final stand in the space, and this must concord the space, but which is I see that they are able to deceive your James telescope even what they showing to you. So subject I bring it to you, gentlemen, what you build in the space.
Planets with wide orbits, such as Jupiter, Saturn, or the ice giants in our solar system. Using the transit or radial
Subject is this, gentlemen. You build that, and this is a feline in the space to bring evidence for the final stand. This is the last chance. What you build in the space is the last chance in the space. But I don't see this is the last chance, mister. I am speaking to your operation, uh, NASA James Webb Telescope. I don't see this is a final victory, what you built. So I bring to you evidence what reason is not final victory. When you send in from Earth for the final stand in the space, which is I understand NASA operation work very hard to raising the James Webb Telescope. But I understand when you send the Webb James Telescope and the space is not copy what they must copy, because subject is when we send our technology in the space for final stand, dark matter run away from this weapon. They can come front of this weapon you copy. They go far, 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 and you go chasing them to find the right operation. Who is behind the space operation working? So this is a subject I want to bring it to you, but I understand this weapon cannot bring the victory in the space. Only this weapon possibility can bring victory in the space for your operation to hit to the final stand in the space. Only I understand my information must add to this Webb telescope, because if you using only this Webb telescope as you are today, mister, you cannot get nowhere. I can tell you that today they are not allowing you get secret information, because they are very intelligent in their space. They deceive you. But I understand I bring one of the deceiving you here, gentlemen. I bring it right here for you.
is discovered by JWST to date could be an example of an asteroid belt object that is less than 0.6 miles or 1 kilometer long and is situated between Mars and Jupiter.
This is the subject, gentlemen. When you send the telescope, this telescope must concord the space. How we can concord the space from the dark matter, from the demon or alien object or subject object in the space? How we can concord the space? We must have a specialist technology. When we send it, they be afraid, because this you can see that they come in front of your telescope. They are not afraid from your telescope, and they show they are there. But reality, we are must hitting behind that. This is not subject. Behind that, who is the behind that is the subject. So far, I did not see your technology hitting behind this operation object to bring in more evidence. I see only, because all that you can see that, gentlemen, we must raise in a specialist weapon in the space when we facing when this operation, I call this operation Dead Army. When this operation Dead Army looking to our technology coming from far away, they must run away. They must change the direction to other side, not coming to your side direction. Because subject I bring it to you, gentlemen, NASA Webb telescope operation, what you trying to do, mister, you can actually, you can put yourself in the risk. You can cost in risk for yourself. If it's time coming, which is time is coming 2023, you can see that here, gentlemen, here. You can put yourself in the risk when they see that they are in the risk, they will attack. Because our technology, when we raise in the space, they must chasing this operation in the space, and this operation must be afraid to run away to other direction, not to come into our technology, facing our technology weapon. Our technology must have a special lighting in the space, wake up call to the space. When you appear, they be afraid. Immediately they run to the other direction, and you chasing them. When you chasing them, it means you are victory. When they run away from you in the space, so they don't come close to your technology, because they come close to your technology, it means time. When time coming, that technology is kaput. Like this, they kaput that technology. No time, that technology fall. So subject of the intelligence in the space by angel, when angel appear, darkness immediately disappear. They cannot stand there when light appear. Our mission is the light in the space, to bring in light, but we are not angel, but our technology can raise in as angel in the space. How we can raise our technology as defense intelligence angel ship, you can call angel weapon, angel James Webb telescope. When raising in the sky, all this you can see that, I bring it to you here, gentlemen. All these run to the other direction because they know that already this is a wake-up call, risk for this to be impact immediately. But if you impact beginning of the impact this operation in the space, they know that already they will find the key for the fighting in the space against the unknown object, against the demon in the space, hiding information. From here, you can see here, hiding information. When we send the ship here, this operation must go to other direction. They should not come to the facing us. Go to other direction, and we go after this operation. When we go this to the finding the chasing this operation, which is behind that is flying object, you can say alien UFO 100%, but behind the alien UFO demon sitting there controlling the whole thing that this here, whole thing that this system is under control of the demon. When they go to direction to the demon, we chasing them and we break into right through to the where we must go. And that time, I bring it to you here, gentlemen. That time, apparition of the angel we can see in the space. But this is only, you can see that. I don't see angel there, but this is apparition of angel. But your technology, they did not allow you see the face of the angel there. We don't see the angel there. You can see that. There is no angel there, but it is an angel. So this is a problem of our intelligence, because intelligence cannot chase in the space to bring reality information before they connect to the angel in the space. But before we connect to the angel, we must chase in the dark side to the right through to where they must go. And when they run to the other direction, we chase in the darkness in the space. And that time, we break right through to other side. But I don't see your technology break into the other side, mister. I can see that. I see that this Webb telescope here. I see that this Webb telescope, you did not break into right other side. You can see all this is a dark surround your Webb telescope. So subject of this, I just want to explain what mission we have in the space to break right through to the dark matter and bring reality information. But to copy the few part is not going to solve the problem, sir, because we are speaking about war in the space. And how we can how we can defense in the space, we cannot defense like this, mister. I can guarantee for you 100%. When is the time coming to angel attack, explosion happening here, and that weapon fly powder on the sky. But time is not coming to angel attack, because here is going to be big bang, because we must chase in the dark side right through to other side. When dark side coming to the end of their operation to the other side, the flying object by demon operation control, we go to the end of that road, but we see lighting other side. And that time we can see the angel and demon appearing in the right here. Angel and demon appear right here. But what I understand, only I want to send to you NASA operation team, because if we don't break into a space gate to find the lighting in the space, operation lighting in the space, not UFO alien, because they are not subject, they are not important. I am talking about beyond that UFO alien subject sitting other side. If we don't break into that side, risk is your technology weapon, mister. But I'm talking about few hundred trillion dollars, not even thousand trillion. They can damage whole thing, the system break down and fall everything. So this is the risk, mister. I am speaking about 10 years you building the Hubble, 10 years you building the James Webb telescope to bring victory in the space, but I don't see this is a way to bring victory, mister, in the space. Only I want to send into you to know that two things we can bring victory in the space only by raising the technology weapon by angel lighting. So how we can bring the lighting of the angel in the space? Same thing, angel appear. Same thing, your technology appear. It's same thing. One angel appear, your technology appear. This is a subject. You bring your value. You bring your level to the attack of the angel in the space, and your technology become angel. I talking about gentleman here. I talking about this become angel in the space. But I don't see this angel. I don't see. If you are not lighting of the angel you have in the space, risk number one, uh, that weapon technology is in the risk, number one. Number two, when angel coming to attack the darkness, big bang here, your technology become powder. So time of the angel coming for the space to give wake up call to you, NASA team, Mr. James Webb Telescope, God Dara, to raising my information, mister, because I am not study the space technology, but I can see beyond this what is going on. How many years you work hard to bring this James Webb Telescope in the space, but I see that is not going to bring victory for you and for your operation in the space, because we are talking about breaking right through to the dark matter in the space and chasing the space object, not flying object. I'm talking about chasing those controlling the flying object in the space, programming UFO alien, those sitting other side. They must find the basically those operation chasing those operation to chasing the completely space dark matter will be removed, and space will be changed. Completely space we can see, we don't see this in the space dark. We see lighting in the space appearing of the angel. You can call angel home. We hit into the angel home, but they blocking you here. This is a wall. They making the wall here, mister. You cannot break right through to this wall. Impossible in the space, because what I see in your James Webb Telescope is impossible. You break this wall to see other side what is going on, because you building something to see in the space reality. But what I see, this weapon cannot break through other side. We bring evidence in the space what is going on. So I am going to send in to you this information, Mr. Because I've been called to bring in evidence from space on not only unknown object. It is not important. I am not talking about alien UFO. It's not important. I'm talking about those beyond the subject sitting on the throne, on the, you can say, on the Saturn planets. We bring evidence their movement in the space. All this what they do. So my lighting in the space can bring that. So this James Webb telescope cannot bring this reality information in the earth. Beside that, can bring risk to the NASA operation. If it is not happening, believe what I am sending to you, it is risk, Mr. So my information to you, Mr., to know that we've been called to bring victory in the space, to breaking right through to here, behind all those walls, not behind the, not in the demon sign, demon operation here. We cannot, we go to nowhere. You can work 100 a year, you send your telescope in the space is going to be used, you are going to nowhere, Mr. Because they are not allowing you to move, to break the other side, to break the wall and go other side. So subject is, gentlemen, I bring into you evidence. All that you see, they are blocking you in the space information, Mr. You can see that they blocking, holding your system in the space, which is we must go from here, other side the wall, right through to other side the wall, which is the building wall to not see secret information from the space.